More than 5,000 miles away from the terror that unfolded in Boston, marathon runners in Bethlehem can't help but have Boston on their minds. No one more than Karen Kia. She ran in the Boston Marathon and heard the explosions as she cooled down.
And I thought, this is crazy. Can I go to the West Bank in 5 or 6 days? But after like a day or so, I thought this is the only right thing to do. It's really important to be here for me today because of Boston.
A few feet away, runner Dimitri Awad wears a T-shirt with a picture of 8-year-old Martin Richard, the youngest victim killed in the Boston bombings.
I wanted to show the people in the U.S. that, we care about what's going on. It doesn't matter if a child dies from here or the U.S. or even Israel. Children are children. So I put on this shirt here in memory of Martin. So I hope his family knows that we care.
The marathon here in Bethlehem was, of course, planned long before what happened to runners in Boston. And with the victims of Boston fresh on the minds of runners here, they are also here to send a political message about the restrictions on Palestinians' movement. This is the first ever international marathon in the West Bank, beginning and ending at the Church of the Nativity. The route is a tough one, mapped out by organizers to make a point by taking runners through some of the restrictions Palestinians face daily. Those running the full marathon had to run the same route twice, right past the massive wall that snakes through parts of the West Bank and cuts off access. Israel says the wall has successfully helped stop terror attacks from the West Bank, and the restrictions on Palestinians are for security reasons. But Palestinian officials and some runners accuse Israel of being blatantly unfair in the name of security. This year, Israel refused to let 26 runners from Gaza, including an Olympic athlete, into the West Bank for the marathon, saying they did not meet Israel's criteria for movement between the two areas. At least 2 rockets have been fired from Gaza into Israel this year, but organizers say Palestinian athletes shouldn't be punished for the actions of others.
I think it's the time now to punish the Israelis, to ask the Israelis to stop their crazy, racist measures, procedures against the Palestinian sport family.
Israel says the procedures are not racist or crazy, but based on making sure Israel is safe. Palestinian runner Abdul Nasser Awajne won the marathon, but laments his fellow runners from Gaza couldn't participate. Marathons in this part of the world can rarely avoid running into politics. Sarah Siders, CNN, Bethlehem.